So what you're saying is this is digital art that I own.
Yep, that's an NFT.
But people can screenshot it and save it to their computer?
Yep.
But I own the digital original.
It's yours, but not yours. But it's yours. Exactly.
Nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Modern Times Brewery out of San Diego, California. This is a New England-style IPA, and this is brewed with Nelson, Motica, and Simcoe hops. This is a juicy IPA with a profile of mango, nectarine, and a little bit of lime zest. I'm not overly sold on the amount of nectarine and lime, as it's a little more of a squishy mango feel, and it is brewed with some oats, so it gives it this weird texture on your palate. Out of a 5.0 scale, we're going to probably put this one at about 3.5. Cheers to you guys.
Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about helium and stuff. If this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe, turn on the bell notification, but definitely like this video. Please like this video, as we are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, and when we do, we're probably going to host a meetup event here in Florida, just like an unofficial meetup event, and we're going to give away $100 worth of helium. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notification, definitely like this video, get it out there to the algorithm. Now, most of the time on this channel, we are doing plug-and-play mining. We're doing our experience when it comes to setting up things like a helium miner, like a Planet Watch air sensor, like a block create block, which we're going to have some updates on that shortly, SCP, all that stuff, and always looking into future projects that we can, test the waters in and bring to you guys. That's not the point of today's video. Today's video is something that I find really, really, really cool, and I'm not really big into the NFT space. I don't want to fling my beer around. I'm not really big into the NFT space. I have my own separate opinions on that and my reservations for exactly a lot of these NFTs. But there's this really cool thing that I've touched base on in a couple of streams. I have only dedicated like 2 or 3 minutes to it, but I wanted to show you guys that today. In a nutshell, there's a subscriber follower. He talks to me on Discord that goes through and takes helium miner names. And some of these miners have some hilarious names. And he works with an artificial intelligent art generating program and some personal flair to create an NFT based off of the name of your helium miner. So I told him I wanted to promote him. There's no affiliation, there's no payments, there's no nothing like that. It's just he created 2 NFTs for 2 of my miners that I thought were awesome and I showcased on stream, and I thought this would be something really, really cool to share with my community. As we have these awesome devices that are just chugging along and earning helium, whether you have the best setup or just a crappy area, or you're super proud or you're making a lot of helium and profit on these devices, and this is a cool little token that we could just have to enjoy. And I'll show you mine here on screen in just a moment. So I wanted to share all that with you guys today and direct you to how you can get in touch with them. Originally, I think someone reached out to him on my Discord and he did a couple of NFTs for them. But yesterday he created a site to actually help guide and direct some traffic to it, so that way he can make these cool NFTs for you. So we'll pull up mine here on screen and we'll just go through it from there because they're really, really cool. So this is my current network. We're not actually doing a profit and review video today, but next week we are actually going to do a then and now helium mining video. When I first got into helium, what my area looked like and what we look like today, profits from yesteryear in 2021 to profits up until today. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay tuned for that, because if you're new to the channel, you'll see with some of the legwork and stuff that I've done where our successes are. But we have 3 miners. We have Big Current Manta Ray, Sour Walnut Goat, and Brief Taupe Fox. I don't have an NFT for Big Current Manta Ray, but it's something I could potentially ask to have commissioned as well, because I just got this going and now we have everything up and running. You can just see here, I'm going to showcase my numbers for just a second, that I do have almost over half an HNT a day. So these miners, I'm very proud of their income and their earnings. So I have these NFTs that he created for me, and let me go ahead and pull them up. We're going to pull up these are on the Solano network, so you do need a Phantom wallet to have them. and I'm gonna just pull my two up. I do have 3 NFTs. Yesterday I made a joke, and you saw it at the beginning of the video about, I saw someone post this as a comment to a comment on Facebook, and we had it screenshot and grabbed it, and I sent it to CMH Studio to make an NFT so I can have this really funny NFT. I'll pull it up on screen here in just a moment as well. But you could see I have these 3 NFTs. This is Brief Taupe Fox, and you could see where it's that AI and a little bit of artistry flair combined together to come up with that interpretation of a Brief Taupe Fox. Really, really cool. And then my other NFT that we have, and there's also, it's got all the descriptions. We're not going to go over that. Well, we can. Nah. Then also, this is our sour walnut goat. He originally designed a sour walnut goat that he just wasn't in love with, and then he redesigned and brought this one. And I absolutely love this image. Like, this is just, it's got the hints and the coloring of walnut. I like the sour-ish design. It kind of looks like I'm looking at a goat and a warhead had a baby. And if you guys remember those warheads back in the day and you used to have like 20 of them and crack your tongue, oh man, childhood memories. But I really, really like the imagery of these items. Like, these NFTs, I feel, represent the goofy names of my miners. I'm looking back and forth on my screen here. So if you guys have some fun names and some fun miners, definitely think about having an NFT created. Is it going to bring value to you? Maybe, maybe not. Is it something that, you know, I think what Doofus Rick told Jerry that like the coins, his R2D2 commemorative coins, might not have real value, but if it's something that you like and appreciate, that's where the real value is. And that's kind of how I feel with these 2 NFTs that were created for me. On my Helium miners. These are like really, I personally, my favorite out of the 2 that he made is Sour Walnut Goat. I just love the image and the capture of the goat. I kept making jokes when this antenna would have issues or it would go down, since this is the actual miner that's in my in-laws house, and I kept calling it our idiot brother miner. And it just, I feel that goat captures it. Like, hey guys, I'm here to get the helium. You know, and then I like the abstractness of the Brief Taupe Fox. Like, he's got some really cool work, and we'll show that here when we actually do the website that he set up. But this is the other NFT that I had him create for me yesterday, and it's basically just that meme that was like, can somebody for the love of God explain to me what the actual effing NFT is and how they work? And then someone's like, imagine you have a wife and your wife is getting drilled by everyone and you can't do stuff about it, but you had the marriage certificate. That's an NFT. And I couldn't agree with this more, so I thought it was super ironic that I own this NFT, and I had this NFT made by this studio so that way I can own it, because it's just irony. And I have the mentality of a 5-year-old. So if you guys don't appreciate the humor, whatever. But this is, we call this How NFTs Really Work by Nerdy Dude Stuff, or by NDS. How NFTs really work. Anywho, if you guys are totally interested in having your miners have an NFT created and you want to hang on to them and just keep them or anything like that, which is really, really cool, and you could showcase them or use them as your Discord, you know, profile pic or anything in our Discord, which is linked below, then you want to click on the link in this video down in the description to go to Helium Miner Art. Not really much about like the, you know, next HNT NFT drop on digitalized.market. But let's take a look at some of the stuff that they have down here. So here's an example, Amateur Bubblegum Gazelle. That's a really cool design. You can see the abstract and the AI flair to it with the gazelle. I think it captures it perfectly. Like, that's an amateur gazelle that's showing up into the gazelle porn industry to, you know, be under, you know, whatever. Yeah, anywho. And then you can see a couple other down here that they've actually worked on that are really, really cool. Like Calm, let me see if we can enlarge them. Can I enlarge them? No. No. Oh, there we go. So right here we've got Brief Taupe Fox being showcased on the site right there. We got Furry Pine Raccoon. So these are some really, really cool designs. Cheery Cedar Jaguar. I really, really like these. So if you guys want it, that's a cool one. Oblong Ruby Tarantula. Like, if you guys have a super awesome productive helium miner, like, oh man, Fierce Honeysuckle Python's really cool too. Like, these would be cool backgrounds on your phone. So like, if someone's like, man, what's the background on your phone? You'd be like, oh, it's my money-making machine designed as an NFT. And they're like, what's NFT? And you're like, I don't freaking know. And then there you go. So it's really, really cool. All you guys need to do is just jump on the link in the description below, fill out the information down here, preferred contact name, email address, your Helium miner name, and then your referral code. Just put in nerdy. So that way he knows that you guys want one of these NFTs because you came from my channel or my Discord or this video. Just put in nerdy. There's no profits or anything for me to be made. No, like I said, no affiliation. I'm not paid to shill this guy's art. It's just, he made me these 2 NFTs And then he made me the one yesterday about NFTs explained by NDS. And as a big thank you, I wanted to drive traffic to an artist for him to be able to support his family and everything with his art and the abilities. So if you guys, like I said, if you want one, awesome. If not, totally cool. He accepts HNT and Solano. Just make sure you have a Phantom wallet address. It's a Google Chrome plug and play. You just add it up to your wallet up here, and you just complete the form: name, email, Helium Miner, and code. And then, you know, here he is. Here's your artist right here. He's just got a little bio about him, and then just how you do it. So I think there's a couple of things here where if you do actually go and sell your NFT or list it, there's a 3% conservative, there's a 3% fee applied to each minted NFT as royalties if it's sold on a secondary market. So if you do turn it and flip it or anything like that, he does get a little bit of a kickback. I believe that's how NFTs work. I don't know. I'm not Victor Chow. So anywho, yeah, check it out. I just want to say thank you. And I think it's awesome that he does this for everyone. Reached out to me on Discord, and this is my way of kind of paying back and giving to the community. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to me on Twitter or Discord. Links for that stuff is in the description of this video. The link to this artist's website to have your NFT created also in the description of this video. And if you guys have these fun and interesting things that you do, these unique things, not an affiliate link to a Tron cloud mining platform, but you have like custom designed, I don't know, omnidirectional antennas that you make or anything like that, or you know, something really cool, I have no problem showcasing that or touching base or doing that on a video. Yeah, I'm not going to charge anything. Like, this is an awesome artist project, and I just want to help give back some way. You know, you guys watch this video, he watches this video, why not showcase his work or bring his work to you guys? So I have no problem. Like, reach out to me on Telegram, Twitter, or Discord. I'll take a look, and if it's something cool, you know, absolutely, I don't mind giving you some screen time. Other than that, definitely like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm Oprius, and we'll see you guys next time.